sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Sony Michel, his first carry. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be in. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
No gain on the play.
Ball runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Here's second and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Now a carry for White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Out of the gun, Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now Newton on first down. Catch is made by Harry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
And they'll continue to look for more catches like that from N'Keal Harry. He was New England's first pick in the 2019 draft. Had a disappointing rookie season, though. Only 12 catches for 105 yards and just 2 touchdowns. With his talent and his potential, this team needs him to step up.
On second down, Michel. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And becomes tough for that. Defense, if they're on the field that long, we'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. So that'll back him up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Carr. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Again, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Patriots take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A give. This is Michel. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He was brought down at the
now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Throwing on third down, Newton. He hits White, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
38-yard line.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, it's Newton. It's complete. James White. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
On the pickup.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Patriots 7, Raiders nothing.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Brought down.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's third down in inches.
And less than a yard.
Newton on third down. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score, Patriots 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Michel, and some room to work. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Just take over first and 10. at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Complete to Henry Ruggs.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Carr completes it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
To throw his Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. A first update now from Cleveland. And it's the Browns out to the early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And not much of an opening there, as he's only going to get this to about the 32.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Newton eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. A quick pass out to Aguilar. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Here we go. No conversation. Here we go. Got time for no debate. It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy. One for the safe boy. Today's nothing left.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
28-yard line.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Take him down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
8-yard pickup.
8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
But my eyes are still adjusting to the sight of Jason Witten in a Las Vegas Raiders uniform, but times change in the NFL, and guys who like to play, they find ways to continue their careers. Remember, Jason Witten came out of retirement in the broadcast booth to rejoin Dallas in 2019, and at the age of 37 had 63 catches. Now here with the Raiders, they're looking for him to be a leader and contribute with big-time catches downfield.
Well, the intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 43.
At their own.
He'll hand this to Michelle to get things started. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. A shotgun snap for Newton. He was looking for his tight end, Matt Lacoste there. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Fancy footwork at the 45. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Out of the gun, Newton. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Raekwon McMillan gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. After the sack on first down, Newton, this is White on the screen. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. From the gun, Newton trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Raiders.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They go with Jacobs, and he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. On first down, Jacobs. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. That's the end of the third quarter with the score Patriots 21, Raiders 3.
Second and 5. Now they'll throw with Carr. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From the gun, it's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.